Hi everyone, my name is Connie from Tesla Program Western University. Today I would like to talk about the second language acquisition. Firstly, I would like to illustrate my second language learning experience. Secondly, I would like to say the serious religious learning experience. Last but not least, the pedagogies that I would like to use in my future teaching. The first time that I know English was about my age. I was 7th grade 1. I was starting in public school. At that time, I was so introverted that I cannot produce English correctly and fluently. English teacher told us to follow tape to repeat the vocabularies and sentences. Book, materials, and tape was all language resources that I could use for my English learning. Repetition is a typical method of behaviorism, which was based on a view or process of imitation and repeat and practice, and then the knowledge will be reinforcement. In the end, it is the habit formation. Of course, at that time, teacher told us I have to repeat the vocabulary and sentence again and again. I was very bored about repetition, so gradually I lost my interest to second language learning. So at that time, I was at a very low language proficiency. I officially learned English when I was at my age of 10 years old, grade 4. I went to an international school, and in that school, it has multicultural environment. At that school, teachers told us we have to follow step by step to learn a second language. In this theory, it has operating principles, and the feature is step by step. And also, if we have to follow previous principles, it will be referred to as the developmental and variational. And in international school, I have foreign teachers, and also I have multilingual students and a multicultural environment. So at that time, students and educators would like to interact with others. It is another theory called interaction perspective. In this theory, it uses interaction techniques to communicate with others. And L1, L2 learners would like to adjust their speech to make the sentence more comprehensible. And they would like to negotiate out the meaning. And at that time, I realized my identity changed. Once from from a small girl that I turned to a person belonging to a small town, that I turned to a Chinese. Of course, there have more students from foreign countries. And then I realized I was a member of the world. So there is another theory called the social identity approach. It is focused identities change when learners learn second language, and they have the inner motivations, and they also have the investment. When I went to the university, it has more dynamic academic environment. So at the university, students would like to interact with others. It have the social factors and also have the cultural factors. Social and cultural two factors were to prove the personal achievement. It also have the ZPD. It is called the zone of proximal development, and it is focused also collaborative mediation, and also focused on the personal development. In the future, I would like to recommend for my students. The first one is interaction perspective. It focuses on communication interaction, and the second one, social culture theory. It focuses on social, cultural, and the ZPD. And here's all my references. Thank you for watching.